is Jana, and you're watching Finnish Knitting Stories, episode number 143. I'm coming to you from Finland, from my craft room, and today is Friday, very beautiful sunny day outside. Not too warm, but very sunny, and I'm happy about it. How have you been? I hope all is well. You can find me on Instagram as Knits and on Ravelry as Knits and on Ko-fi and Patreon as Finnish Knitting Stories. So let's begin. Let's start traditionally with what I'm wearing today. I'm wearing quite recent finished object. What is it? It's the Turtle Dove Cardigan by Sonder Yarn Co. The pattern was published in Line magazine a while ago, and it's also free download on Ravelry. You can get it from there. Yes, at no cost. What else? And I'm wearing a little necklace. It's a very special one. I picked it up a few years ago from Jyväskylä Knit Fest when I had my booth next to lovely Finnish jewelry artist Sanni Lehtinen, and I have one of her knitting rings, which is called Lankapiika. Beautiful. I have two knitting rings, and one of them is by Sanni. And then I saw these little silver yarn balls with needles, and she had a pink one left at the end of the day, and I had to take it home with me. It was my special festival purchase. I usually buy something not that is not yarn, either a pair of earrings or whatever is there. So little memory. I'm wearing that today. And an old linen dress. You've seen this a million times. Okay, I finished objects. I have none. I don't have finished objects because the weather has been nice and I have been outside a lot and I haven't finished anything, and that's okay. But I do have a new cast on. Actually, two new cast ons. One of them is kind of almost a finished object. Let's start with that. Why is it kind of almost a finished object? Because the knitting portion of it is finished. What is this, woman? Is this a bum bag? Is this a hat? Nobody knows. No, it's a little clutch. It's a teddy clutch by Petite Knit. I have wanted it forever. And I finally almost made one. It's missing the frame. A purse frame will come in here, the one you close it with, and then it's missing a lining, but the knitting bit is done. I knit mine in Kettu Yarn's Boucle DK in this very bright, beautiful color, and I held the yarn double. I got actually perfect gauge by doing that, by holding the yarn double. 3.5mm needles, and this is almost 1 skein. And the clutch comes in 2 sizes, large and small, and this is actually small, which is not that small. Wondering how big is big, how large is large, but we will be sewing in the frame and then the lining, which is making me very nervous, but it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. I have friends to help if I'm struggling. So yeah, it has a rectangular bottom, and it doesn't look like much at the moment, but I will show it again once it's finished, and it will look much better. If you know what I'm talking about, it's a very cute little bag. So yeah, I started it and I finished it. It was actually my Mother's Day cast on because I wanted something easy, like pretty mindless, bright and happy, and I just took the yarn out of my stash and cast it on, and I'm very happy about it. Now I just need to do the finishing work, which feels much bigger job than actually knitting it, I have to tell you. Let's see how it goes. I hope it goes well. My friend has made one of these before, and she promised to help if something. Okay, let's go to the next one. The next one, you've seen it. You've seen it. It's in a very pretty bag, covered in mohair from another project. Not from this project, bags by Hobby Bags. And what's inside is my test knit for Marit. It's called Lingonberry Leaf Tee. The pattern is not out yet, but it will be once all the testers do their job and Marit can finalize the pattern. But I have to tell you, I've been enjoying this tremendously. It's a round lace yoke tee, summer tee. It's beautiful. I can't even. I'm now on the body. I'm slowly stitching at the body. Not much left. This is my second skein. This is Kit to Yarn's Linen Merino in color Peony, very pale, delicate pink. Look at that beauty. The yoke is stunning. I'm so impressed by Marit and her skill, and I can't get enough of this yoke. I'm now almost thinking, should I make half solo shawl after that, because at some point, because the lace is inspired by half solo shawl lace, and it was beautiful. A lot of baubles. For me, definitely a lot of baubles, way more than I would normally be comfortable with, but they belong here. I didn't skip any. I knit all the baubles that were in the pattern, and I love each and every one of them. It's not blocked, but it already looks pretty good. Yeah. I'm overall happy. And now I just need to carry on with the stockinette. It's not holding my attention at the moment, the stockinette, because I had so much fun with yoke that it feels a bit blah. Sometimes stockinette feels good, but not at the moment. I'm craving more of an action in my knitting, but I'll get there. I'll get there. Chances are that it's gonna be done this month. Hopefully. But yes, it's beautiful. Nothing else to say at the moment. It's beautiful. Stay tuned. Pattern coming. I'll let you know when it's out. I think Marit will be putting it on Ravelry. Okay, so that one. Oh, what else I've been working on? Oh, I have one rather boring but practical knit that I started because we need one. We need one. It will probably look familiar. It looks awful at the moment because I'm knitting it in a frogged yarn. I'm actually unraveling a scarf and knitting it into a sitting pad. If you're a long-time viewer, you've seen these before. I have made over the years, I think 4 of them for my whole family, and now I'm making for guests. We need a spare one. We use these outside around the fire pit. We have like wooden logs there, and then we just throw this on top. It's gonna be felted afterwards. I actually brought our whole fire pit basket where we store all the stuff we bring to the fire pit, and I'll show you. Okay, these are straight from use. They might have stains and pieces of outdoor life. This one is mine. Yes. Then I have. This one is Big Kiddos. This one is my husband's, covered in dog hair, of course, because dogs hang around with us. And this one is Sophia's. They are usually rolled neatly, but somebody else packed the basket last time, wasn't me, so they were just thrown in. You can see it's felted. It's felted, so it's quite nice. It keeps moisture. It's for a while, and it's very warm to sit on. I'm knitting these in drops what it's called, snow. I had leftovers from many years ago when it was still called Drops Eskimo, and then they renamed it. So I have the one that was still Eskimo, and this one has all the leftover bits from those four. You can see there is a section in the middle, and then the yellow I'm taking from a scarf. Well, remember some good, I don't know, 7-8 years ago, chunky scarves were hot and trendy? Maybe more, maybe even 10 years ago. And I knit quite a few. This one I never finished. And now I'm unraveling it and turning it into sitting pads because I don't need a chunky scarf, but I do need a sitting pad or two. Let's see if I can squeeze two out of this. So what I do, 10mm needles. Yeah, these are massive. These are like broomsticks. They are my old Knit Pro needles. I do not like the cable, but I love the needle. I'm wondering, can I get a different brand cable for these? Or maybe it's alright. I don't use them that often. I don't even remove them from the cable. They are tightened. They are tightened really well on these. So yeah, 10mm needles, 50 stitches, and then just garter. I usually slip the first stitch with yarn in front to make a nicer edge, and then when they are done, I felt them in the washing machine. And they are also easy to care for because once they are felted, you can wash them in the washing machine on a gentle, like a wool cycle or gentle cycle, whichever you have in your machine, and then they don't felt anymore, but they do get clean. So yeah, that's what I do. And this one, yeah, my mom is coming to visit and we need one for her, and then if I can get one more spare one out of this, I'll be very happy. So just using really deep stash and leftovers and whatever I had around. Yeah, this mid section is just random. I had different length of bits from those, and I put them all there because it really doesn't matter what color it is. It's practical. Then I wanted to make a couple of more sitting pads for my little table and table set. I don't know. I have two metal chairs and a little round table in the garden, and I wanna crochet two round sitting pads for that. And I think my hand is ready. Maybe ready for crochet. I don't want to stress it too much. It's feeling all right. I haven't crocheted yet, but I could maybe try this weekend. And I actually once tried to crochet by just holding the hook still and doing all the work with my left hand and the project in it, and it actually works as well. It's slower, but it works. But I think I'm good. I could try crocheting a little bit. So, okay. Do I have? Yes, I have one more. I have one more. It's a new cast on. It's in this beautiful bag that was a lovely, sweet, thoughtful gift from a viewer with with the nautical foxes on it, and I love it because it's a fox and it has a maritime theme, and both are very close to my heart. Okay, what do I have there? I have a new cast on, which was spontaneous, and it's not for me. It's a gift. I'm stress knitting. I'm stress knitting a gift for Big Kiddo's teacher. He has a lovely teacher, and she's been with his class from the first grade, and now next year they will have another teacher. There is a switch in a school, and his teacher will again start with the little ones, and I'm sad, he's sad. She's still gonna be in the same school, but she's so good with the kids, because I think your first teacher makes significant impact in your life, and it also like your attitude towards school depends on your first teacher, I think, a lot. It impacts you, it influences you, the person, the type of a person that's helping you to take those first steps in the big life, away from parents, away from home. And Bruno is very lucky. His teacher is fantastic. She's in the right place. It's, I think, she lives in that job. She has really good heart and lovely attitude towards kids and parents, and I love her teaching style and methods. And we yeah we have same ideas about what's important in life. Yeah, so I'm getting emotional. She's not going anywhere. We'll still see her. But when I found out that she's not going to be his teacher anymore, I wanted to give her some special gift. She's also a knitter. She has knitted some sweaters. How do I know? She bought yarn from my store. And I wanted to make her something special and personalized. And she has very sporty and outdoorsy style. She enjoys outdoors, and I've noticed she often wears blue and light blue and turquoise. So I'm knitting her a little cowl. I thought, what can I do? It's 2 weeks till end of the school. And I was like, what can I accomplish in 2 weeks that wouldn't be like super basic? And yeah, I decided I want to make her a cowl because you can wear it under your outdoors jacket, under your like sports jackets, and like it goes with a lot of things. So I'm making it with a dark background and a bit happier contrast color. It's a colorwork cowl. I went through my Ravelry library because I wanted to use pattern that I already have, and I found that I have what's the name of it? It's called Glacier Park. Lovely name, by Caitlin Hunter. And I'm using, it's fingering weight. It's a lot of stitches and it's color work, but it's very simple color work. So I think I can do it. If I focus on it, I can do it. So I'm, this is Kit to Yarns Everyday Sock Merino in color Suddenly Navy. And this is a Chopel Vol Edition 3, which is 100% merino. It's a bit thicker than this one, but I think it's good for color work. When your contrast is a bit thicker than your main, then it pops a bit better. I'm still at the very beginning. I actually started it yesterday, but I really enjoy how it's coming out. It's very simple but beautiful cowl, and I think I'm not too ambitious with it. It's doable in 2 weeks. So I did all of this last night. Yeah, definitely. So what it's gonna be like this? Counting days? Maybe if I work on it every day, I can probably do it in a week. So yeah, so just a little gift. I very rarely make handmade gifts. I've done this before for a teacher, for Sophia's teacher. Yes, but yeah, the big kiddo's teacher is very knit worthy. I think she will appreciate it and she will wear it, or like whatever she does with it. It's her. It's her call. She's free to do with it whatever she wants. But yeah, I think she's a very knit worthy person, and I want to give her something personal and special, and just to remember our crazy little family by. So okay, those are all my active whips for today. I've worked on a couple of other things, but not significant amounts, not worth of showing. Today we will also have a segment that we haven't had for a while. I don't know why. I think I forgot about it. It's called Well Loved Knits, and I had a special request. I had a request for Kura socks, which I knit. I had to check when I knit them. I knit them back in October 2023. So year and a half roughly, a bit more actually already. They were knit in Newton, held double, if I remember right. The pattern, it's a free pattern by Miss Evil Knits, if I remember right. I didn't write it down, but I'm pretty sure that yes, it's a video tutorial. I think there is no written pattern, but there is a video tutorial on her blog. I'll try to link it down below. So, Kura socks, knitted held double. I'm pretty sure I used 3mm needles. And they are my comfy, cozy, early morning or late night socks. So I wear them quite a lot. And now I will tell you how they have held up. You can see there is some amount of pilling. And sprinkles of dog hair, they belong here. And there is some amount of felting, and I have to honestly report to you, they have the first hole. I took them out of my mending basket just now. They are washed. I washed them and then I put them in my mending basket. And what happened to them? They have a first hole, and quite big hole there on a heel. There is a hole, and then I already managed to repair a few bits of few places where there wasn't a hole yet, but it has worn quite thin. I'll show you what I mean. Like, see, this bit needs repair. You can see through it. The yarn has worn out a little bit on the bottom. It feels thinner than the top. Top is still nice and chunky, but the bottom is wearing out slowly. And I really love wearing them. They are the coziest socks. I knit them in random scraps of knitted and in a lucky dip bags and whatever I was getting, random little bits of knitted, and I was just holding them double, and they are sisters but not twins. Can you see it's shining through? Like, half of the sock is solid, and I'll try to film and insert how the bottom is shining through. I don't know. I could always just knit a new bottom, knit a new patch. I don't know. Or just knit a whole new sock. The problem is these were... Oh yeah. These are toe-up socks, so... Heh. Anyway, I'm still repairing them. I mend stuff here. It's not my favorite activity, but I do mend stuff because I think it's worth it. I think it's worth trying to prolong life of your favorite... Not just knits, actually. I mend everything. I mend kid clothes. I mend all sorts of things, whatever needs mending. Because I don't like throwing stuff away. I try to use it as long as possible. There I have duplicates stitched over a thin bit in a different color. There, can you see the line of a different color? No, you can't really. You can barely see. So... I could either knit a whole new or just like attach a panel so to make them thicker. The bottoms have nicely felted and I think they have lasted quite well. And on the inside it has a whole fuzzy layer. These have been washed. They are from wash. So yeah, that's how they look now, my Kura socks, and I've been enjoying them, and it has lasted. I think these have actually lasted better than some of my socks made out of commercial yarn. They have worn through faster. Even sock yarns, honestly. Some sock yarns, I'm not gonna point fingers at local companies, but some sock yarns don't last as well anymore and have been tremendous disappointment. And Nutiden it's an untreated Swedish wool, and it's even unspun, so kind of many people think it wouldn't last in a sock, but if you knit it quite tight and you hold it double, yeah, on a very tight gauge, and you try to felt the bottom a little bit, it's gonna last. It's gonna surprise you. I think it has lasted very, very well. Okay, these are going back into my mending basket for a second chance or third chance already. No, they are first time in my mending basket. Okay, so that was well-loved knits section. If you have requests from any of my old knits, leave a comment and I'll try to accommodate. I'll try to show you that item if I still have it. So yeah, yesterday at work I got a bit of happy mail and I'm very excited and a little bit confused by it. Let me show you what I got. I laughed. I giggled so much. Well, first it came with a lovely fox card, and it came with this picture of a cat with a mitred squared blanket. And basically, the mail came from Franny the frog. I asked Franny, did she send it? And she's not saying anything. But I have a suspicion that somebody is impersonating Franny the frog. Okay, this lovely mail came from Germany. The card is not signed, but I did see a name of a sender on the top of the package. I'm not sure if you want to be mentioned. If you want to reveal yourself, please leave a comment, because there were no contact information, no email, no Instagram account, nothing. I want to thank you for this joy, this laugh, and look at that frog cup. This mug, it's perfect, and it's filled with teeny tiny balls. And the message says that Franny needs a scrappy blanket, probably like a cat. there are instructions for this, and that this could be my like advent but in summer countdown to something. It's so perfect. I don't wanna take it apart. I think this is a work of art. You just add tiny needles in it, and this is I don't know what to say. This is so fantastic. First of all, the idea, the playfulness, it's my cup of tea. The whole thing is my cup of tea. So thank you so much, lovely person. You brought me so much joy this week. It was a bit hard week. Nothing bad happened, but it was a tight, hard week, and this made me stop and laugh and enjoy the moment and just love it so much. Frog cup, little yarn balls. I really want to make Franny a blanket now. Little scrappy blanket, like one little square a day. But I also kind of want to keep it like this because it's perfect. I think I'm gonna keep it for a while, like this, and then maybe later. Maybe when I'm on my summer holiday. Or I could count down to my summer holiday. I need to check how many balls are here. I'm not sure was it written there, but this is just precious. So thank you so much, lovely person, for this beautiful gift of my favorite things. I'm not very good friends with real frogs, but I do like all sorts of other frogs. The real frogs, I'm cautious around them. But we're trying to make friends with them in the garden, but yeah, I think I even prefer lizards to frogs. We have a family of lizards that have moved from the bushes to the rocks behind the house. So yeah, but I'm digressing now, and this is just perfect and lovely, and I enjoyed it very much. And I think I need to use it. I think I need to honor the sender and make a little scrappy blanket. But for now, it's gonna sit here and bring me joy every day. These are the little moments I'm talking about in life, just things like that make you happy, because life is not perfect, but you can have these little perfect little moments sprinkled in it. And are we moving into knit and chat? Let's move into knit and chat, because I've been delighted by the weather. I've been delighted by all my flowers outside. A lot of things are blooming, a lot of things are popping up, and I've been I've been spending outside as much time as I have in the evenings. When I come from work, yeah, it is already pretty late, and after dinner it's even later, and I still go outside for a couple of hours a day and just just put my fingers in soil and ground myself a little bit. I have beautiful tulips in front. They are spreading. I added a few last year, and there is, I don't know, have they cross mixed, but there are a couple that are this beautiful, almost like coral color. Never seen ones like that before, and I'll insert the footage. And then last weekend was Mother's Day. Yeah, we had beautiful weather, and my family prepared me lovely breakfast, and then we went outside and we spent time outside. I got more flowers for outside and just had a lovely weekend. And yeah, I know a lot of you want more stories about my family stories, and I think we will do that sometime later. I could share a few stories about both of my grandmothers. There are lovely stories about them, and yeah, let's do that sometime later. But yesterday was Sophia's name's day. Sophia, one of my grandmothers was also Sophia. And we celebrated a little bit, just four of us here, and of course the furry crew, the girl and girl, the dogs. And today we have guests coming, just family. Sophia invited grandma and grandpa and hubby's auntie, and they are coming. We will spend some time. We're planning, yeah, to cook some food outside and then come for cake inside. Sophia's wish for her name's day was a moomin mug and flowers for her playhouse, outside flowers. So I went to a local, like a nursery, the plant nursery, got some mix of flowers. Sophia wanted them in many different colors, so I bought a mix of petunias and then one pink one. What was the name of it? I don't remember. And then earlier already we got her pansies, and so her little playhouse is blooming. There are all shades of pink and white and a bit of blue, and we're missing yellow. We have yellow on the front porch here. Outside is a total mess because we're doing some work on the house, some very necessary repairs, but I'm trying to find places just to put flowers to distract myself from all the other chaos that's happening here. It's a slow process because we're doing it ourselves with the help of friends, and yeah, I'm a bit afraid that it's gonna be a wreck for the whole summer. Let's hope not. But so yeah, Sophia got a new moomin mug. We picked her niiskuneetti, and she was very happy with that as well. And couple of little things for the bunny house. Traditionally, always little things for bunny house. Sorry, she's been playing there a lot. So I don't have any special weekend plans except knitting and being outside if it's not raining. Hopefully it's not raining. Enjoying my little first spring flowers. My peonies are coming up nicely, and rhododendrons are there recovering from the cold, and I'm just cleaning all the corners. Now you can already start scratching the corners. I think all the little critters have awakened. It's been warm for a while. Okay, not warm in a world scale, but warm for Finland. We have different scales of warm. Different levels. What's warm for us, it's probably very, very cold for many other people, but I think this is warm. When you don't need a winter coat, it's warm. What else? Oh, I have a dream knitting. So Jyväskylä Knit Fest is next month already. I can't believe it, but it's next month. And traditionally there is a festival shawl. And also this year there's a festival shawl. Actually, the pattern is released today on Friday. What is it? 16th? It's today 16th. And I looked at it. It's very different from what I usually knit because it's narrow and really long, but it looked interesting. It looked very interesting, and they are releasing the pattern today. And of course, I'm going to the festival and I think I want to knit it. So there might be a new cast on next time if I find the yarn. The original one is knit in 1 strand of tuku wool and 1 strand of tuku mohair, and you need 2 different colors. Yeah, so it's knit in 2 colors. It's this a bit geometric pattern, and it looked really lovely. It's called hetkiä, which means moments. Word of the day. Mirkli in Latvian. So lovely name, because festival, the Knit Fest, it's all about these moments. And I think I really want to knit that shawl, but I was thinking I have a fair amount of shawls with mohair, and I know that in summer for me it's a bit hard to wear mohair shawls, so I was thinking, could I substitute it with thicker yarn instead of 2 yarns and maybe make it without mohair. Not sure, will it lose a bit of that glow and charm, or will it be fine? I could try. I'm not sure if my thick yarn stash is not great. I don't have a lot of thicker yarns, but maybe I could take some of my hand dyed. Anyway, that's a little thoughts of dream knitting. I think I'm gonna go now. I'm actually recording this very early on Friday morning because I have busy day ahead. I need to do my work, and then I need to do a grocery run, and then people are coming here in the evening, and I need to prep some food, and we will be celebrating Sophia's name's day. Okay, I'm gonna say my goodbyes now. And thank you so much for being here with me. I hope you're staying sane in this crazy, crazy world. Enjoy little moments. Try to find something to hold on and to pull you out of this madness that's happening around us. So I think we need to work really hard to find joy right now. Mine is in knitting and flowers at the moment. And I'm grateful for the weather, that it's not raining all the time. It feels nice. The mood is straight away lighter when the sun is shining and you're not sitting in a gloomy puddle. It was seriously a downer for a while, but the reality is we often have bad weather in this country, but that's okay. It's still nice. It's still nice here. There is no bad weather, there is just unsuitable clothing. Yes, that's what we say around here. But okay, so take care, knit a lot, find something to make your little heart happy, and I will see you next time. Take care. Heippa.